one banker, marked in doom and dignity, on Wall Street where we lay our scene. From ancient grudge break to new mutiny, where civil blood makes civil hands unclean. The fearful passage of his death-marked love, and the continuance of his tempered rage, which, but a loved one's end, naught could remove, is now the traffic of our stage. The which, if you with patient ears attend, what here shall miss, our toil shall strive to mend.
I want it ready by tonight, please.
You can't control my life, Shylock.
I'll call you back. I've been taking care of you since mother and father died. This gives me the authority to tell you you're wrong.
You're not that much older than me, and I can take care of myself.
Try saying that when you don't need to rely on me for rent while you fool around as a photographer.
Just because I don't want to be a soulless banker like you doesn't mean that everything else in the world is meaningless.
I'm making money to make sure that you don't freeze or starve in some alleyway somewhere, Jessica. I've been working for years to make sure that you owe me some respect.
I do respect you, but I'm in love, and you have to accept that.
How can I when you fall in love with a woman?
How dare you preach to me about love, and you're too much of a coward to tell Portia that you've been in love with her your whole entire life.
Do not bring Portia into this. Yours isn't a natural love, Jessica. Don't you understand? I want someone that can take care of you when I'm not around.
Lisa does take care of me. Probably better than a man could. She has a dream, and I want to be a part of it.
I want you to have a family and a normal life.
I don't want a normal life, Shylock. I was never meant for that.
Don't take all this for granted, Jessica. A normal life is something I never had the chance to have.
You can't just live your life through me. I have to do what I think is right. And there's nothing that you can do that can stop me. To be ashamed to be my brother's sister? But though I'm a sister to your blood, I am not to your manners.
Oh, hey, Miss Jessica. Okay. Is everything all right, Mr. Shylock?
Does it look like everything's all right, Lauren?
I'm sorry. I was just going to remind you that you have an appointment with a Miss...
Postpone it. I am not in the mood for a meeting right now.
But this will be the third time that you pushed the meeting back.
Look, Lauren, I pay you to handle these kinds of situations. Push it back. Cancel it. Tell them someone died.
Oh, who's it gonna be this time? Your twice-dead grandpa once removed? Your fourth aunt?
Am I funny to you, Lauren? Do you enjoy mocking me?
Oh, I'm so sorry, Mr. Shylock. I never even meant the words just spilled out of my mouth and all over your...
Woman. She runs off with a woman. For 20 years, I've been climbing up the social ladder, never taking vacation, sacrificing all of my weekends, backstabbing the few friends I had to make it this far. And how does she repay me? By dropping out of law school and falling in love with some goddamn street musician. And she's leaving a home with food on the table for her. She's the only family my sister. Ungrateful little...
I'll go cancel the appointment. Will you still be taking your weekly lunch with Miss Portia?
Oh, that's right. It's Wednesday. These lunches are the only thing keeping me sane these days. Hold on my calls while I'm gone.
I'll call the car around.
Oh, it's you. How did they let you into the building?
Believe it or not, I came to see you. I have a favor to ask.
Favor? Don't make me laugh.
I need money.
So does everyone else that comes here.
I need a loan. You know I wouldn't be here unless I was desperate.
You must be very desperate. You've protested all of our operations. You petitioned to have this bank closed down. Have I meant you made my life a living hell?
I'm starting a non-profit to fund heart transplants and surgeries for children who cannot afford the operation. I already have surgeons and medical centers lined up. All I need are the funds to...
Antonio, you poor soul. What makes you think I would ever care about dying children?
I don't need you to care, Shylock. I just need you to lend me the money. My nephew died last year because insurance denied him the money for the operation. Who knows how many other children? Look, I am willing to borrow at double your usual interest rates.
Double. Do you even understand what that means?
I do. All I need is to contact backers and fundraise. If I cannot pay you back the loan in 3 months, you can have any one thing of mine. You can take my apartment. You can repossess my material goods. You can even have the clothes off my back. Any one thing you want. It is yours.
Your morals will be the death of you, Antonio.
Ha! If they are, then at least I die a good noble man.
I would like nothing more than to see you die, scum.
Good. Shall we finalize this over lunch?
Lunch. Antonio, I may buy with you, sell with you, walk with you, talk with you, and so following. But I will not eat with you, drink with you, nor pray with you.
I am not suggesting to be friends with you, Shylock. I still find your actions and business disgusting. But if thou wilt lend this money, lend it not as to thy friend. For when did friendship take a breed of barren metal for his friend? But lend it rather to thine enemy, who if he break, thou may with better face exact the penalty.
Penalty. I like that.
So do we have a deal?
I'll have my secretary draw up a contract immediately. Lauren!
What?
Draw up a contract for this ridiculous man.
Okay. For Antonio?
Yes. And if he cannot pay the loan back in 3 months' time, I can take any one thing of his that I desire. I have lunch planned.
Okay, so what exactly is this loan for?
I'm starting a non-profit to fund heart transplants and surgeries for children.
Oh, heart transplants. I actually did coronary artery research back when I was in medical school.
Oh, really? Actually, I'm looking for people to research post-operative life expectancy rates.
Oh, well, that sounds really exciting.
Shall I tell you more?
Yes, I've been looking for the opportunity to begin research again.